Hello. Hello to anybody who might come in. I know I'm not usually here on a Monday, but I'm bored. So I'm going to work on this. Did a little work last night, too. So this is that paper that Amy had in those notebooks. And hey, hi Candy. And I bought one so that I could play with it. And I put it in here, and I have to be honest, it feels weird, but I like it. Hi, pussycat. Hi, honey. What you doing? Annoying you, Mama. Just annoying you. Yeah. Hi, Mary. Hello, Eileen. So I made a paper clip out of one of those pieces of chipboard. And then I did this little flippy thing over here. So you can still write on the page. But now you have extra room to write. Bored. I'm all alone. Mike didn't go to bed till 3:30. Amy was up at 3:30. Sandy's in her room. I think she just woke up. And it's just me and Harry and Gigi out here. And they're not much conversationalists. Good morning, Jennifer. Get down. No, you got to get down. You got to get down. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So I figured, what the heck? Let's make some stuff. Did you have yours get all the way back there? Okay. Got Gigi's. Hold on. There you go. I thought you were taking a page out of Amy's book. I gotta go get my books. Night, Arlene. See you, babe. So, where is it? Here it is. So last night, I had this, and I wanted to do this. I wanted to put a doily on here. And I was like, well, that's really way too big. So I went and asked Amy, I said, do you have any smaller doilies than this? And she goes, nope, I think that's my smallest size. And I went, oh, okay. Then she goes, no, wait a minute. I think I have some smaller ones. So we go out to the garage, and she finds some smaller ones. And then she goes, how many do you want? And I said, one. So she grabs a couple out of the package. They're all stuck together, you know. She's like, I am not picking these apart. So whatever you get, you get. So now I have some doilies. No idea what I'm doing with them. Never used a doily in a book before. That's the first time I've ever put one in. And, you know, it's in there. All right. So what am I going to do here? I don't know. No idea. Hey, Cheryl. All right. So let's just cut this out. Get started with this. No idea what I'm going to do with it, but we're going to cut it out and do it anyway. Oy. Yeah. All right, I'm going to make a journal card out of this. Not a very thick one, though. Maybe I need something thicker than this. Let's see. Something thicker. All right, this is thicker, so we're gonna use this. So let's glue this down, see where we're at. Let's see what we come up with, you know? Later, Jennifer. Okay. Now, let's cut this out. I'm going to attempt to cut a straight line. We all know just how impossible that is for me. The best we can hope for is straight-ish. Well, it's straight-ish. We'll call it that. Still have to figure out what to do with that red thing. I just don't know yet. Got that crap scared out of me at 3:30 this morning. This spot needs something. Let me see. What do I got? What do I get? Too big. Too big. No. Bland. You could do a mushroom. Or a clock. I like both of those ideas. Yeah, we could do a mushroom or a clock. Or a teapot. Let's see. Could do some cards. All right, let's see. Put these away. All right, let's see. So we have some cards. I like the cards. I do like the teapot. Not so much the clock. The mushrooms don't work here. Alice kind of fits right in that spot. I think we're going to do Alice. Yep, I'm going to do the Alice. Yeah, see, that looks like it belongs there. Hi, Michelle. All right, now, let's see if I have a scrap that's big enough. This one will be big enough. Okay, so this is 4.5 by 3.5. Just to put some actual writing, white writing space on the back of this. She gets up very early in the morning because she mods for people that are in Europe sometimes. And, she mods for everybody. And so she gets worn out, takes a nap. Now, where is it? There is it. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to put this mushroom on this side. Just so it has a little interest in the back too, you know. Little interest, you know. Okay, so now we have a little journaling card. We have to figure out what we're doing with it. What shall we do? I have see, it's too big. Let's take this part. Let me take this part right here. Put that away. I think we're going to do it this way. Mari, honey, I actually didn't put it in a half an hour before I started. So it's not going to come up on time. Okay. Hey, man. What's going on? Here we go. All right. So I'm going to take this out for the moment. We're going to glue this, and then we're going to put it in here. Didn't check, so hopefully I'm gluing down the right side. I am. Okay. We're good. Hate when it does that. Okay, so now we can put this back on. And then we can put Alice in there. And then, because it says it's always tea time, we can put our teapot down here. I want to put it right there. Or we can do our clock. I think we're going to do the clock. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, let me see if I can get this going in the right direction. Out of the way. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, so yes, I got the crap scared out of me at 3:30 this morning. I woke up And I had gone to bed at about 11:45 or so. I was tired. So I went to bed, and Huber said, I'll be in a little bit. I got a couple of things to get done, and then I'm going to come to bed because I'm tired. And I said, okay. So I went to bed. And then Harry drove me crazy for about an hour because, there's nothing more fun to do than to bug mommy. So, he had to bother me for like the first 45 minutes I tried to go to bed. So I'm in there, and finally he left me alone, and I finally started to drift off to sleep, but I kept tossing and turning, and finally at 3:30 I rolled over and I looked at the clock. I was like, it's 3:30 in the morning, and I was cold. I got chilly, and when I'm chilly, I roll over to my human heater and warm up. Well, there was no heater on the other side of the bed, and I was like, what the hell? So I got up, and I came out expecting to find him sleeping with his video game in the living room. No Mr. Mike. I'm like, where the hell is he? I don't know. Maybe he's out in the garage. So I go to the garage. There's no lights on in the garage at all. I don't think to go, hey, are you out here? Because why would he be sitting in the dark, right? So I was like, okay, well, maybe he's in the backyard having a cigarette. But Ozzy's in the house. Because Ozzy's following me around going, where's my daddy? Where's my daddy? Where's my daddy? And so finally, I look outside. He's not there. I come back in. Check the living room again. No. I ask Amy. Well, I go in the bedroom and I look to see, did he fall down? Is he on the side of the bed? Is he in the bathroom? I just didn't see it. Why? So I look in the bathroom. He's not in the bathroom. He's not on the side of the bed. Okay, he's not outside. He's not in the living room. He's not in the garage. He's not in the potty. He's not on the floor. Where else could he be? So I walk back out and Amy's awake, and she was asleep on the couch when I went to bed. So I guess she woke up. And so I was like, have you seen Mike? And she goes, I think he's in the garage. And I was like, I was just there and he's not there. So I go and I open up the garage door again. And before I can turn the light on, I see his phone as he's walking out of his area. I'm like, why are you out here sitting in the dark? Because now I'm thinking there's something wrong. I'm starting to go to or I'm dreaming. I'm like, I'm either dreaming and I'm not really awake. Or he's left the house for some reason, but he wouldn't leave the house. He's tired. He wouldn't drive being tired. What in the hell is going on? Couldn't find him. Just couldn't find him. I was freaking out. And then I finally, when I see him coming out of the garage, finally, I'm like, why are you sitting out there in the dark? And he's like, oh, I was just doing this thing. And I was like, fine, but you scared the shit out of me. And he's like, why? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I like you. Stamp. That one's kind of big. So he finally comes in and gets ready for bed. Butthead. So he didn't come to bed till 3:30, 3:45 this morning. So I'm all alone. All right. I've cut through this with my thinning shears. And now trim these down just a bit to make them look more like they've been pulled off, you know. Okay. Now we will ink. All right. Now, see if we can separate this. Okay, so that's what I come up with. Alrighty. Now we have this page to do. Okay, let's see. See, I could put this in the center, you know, like split it half and half. I might do that. I'm going to put that there so I can think about it for a while. I never know. All right, this page. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me get. Aha! I knew I had some in here someplace. I kind of like that. Well, let's crinkle it and see what it looks like. Okay. Uh, all right, let's put some light ink. Well, we still have creases in it before it loses its cool. Okay, then some blue. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I think that the paper companies don't realize that, we make up a considerable section of people who use paper. And they tend to forget about us, you know? And so everything is, cardstock, or it's the images are so big that, we can't use them. And it's frustrating, All right. So let's see. Get some stuff out of here. What do I got? All right, we're gonna do a thing. So I figured either I'd come on and hang out with y'all or take a nap. I really want to take a nap. Because I just woke up. No, our needs are not considered. For whatever reason, they just don't see us as a viable market, people that make journals. And the sad thing is that unless you're making one specific style of journal, vintage grunge, there's nobody out there that creates for us. You know? And it's like Ranger's biggest clients are, people that do what we do. But they still cater to scrapbookers. you know And the thing is scrapbooking is actually kind of a dying art. A lot of people don't do it anymore. It's, you know, people that are making journals and card makers and that kind of thing. And we're just, you know, we're not important. Yeah, there's nothing new. And the thing is with him, because everything looks so similar and so many people are so, you know, they buy it up because there's really nothing else out there for us. Um, everything looks the same. It's all the same. Nothing is ever different. And, you know, I get it because I'm always, you know, I'm the first one that's always saying you can only fold a piece of paper so many ways. That's a scientifically proven fact. Because if you try to fold it beyond that, one, you either can't, or two, it will fall apart.
Also, in 1B318 Also, in 1B318
Hello. Okay, pay attention. Don't call again. Oh. Okay. Where were we? Oh, yes. I have some, you know, I have stuff, but the only reason I have it is because occasionally I will use some of it. I think the one thing I use more than anything are these little snippets. Um, his bigger pieces, I really don't have a use for them. If I buy one of his pieces, it's so I can deconstruct it and see how to remake it so I can tell everybody how to make it without having to spend a fortune to buy one. Yeah. And the thing is that he, okay, he doesn't design any of that stuff. They just put his name on it. I don't even think he has, you know, the right to say no. It's not like he's sitting there coming up with all that stuff. He's just the face, just the name. It's a style. Um, there's designers there at Ranger that figure it all out for him. I've actually watched him use some of his own products, and it's like he's very awkward with them because he didn't design it. It's not his, you know? Sometimes I answer the phone and I just go, "Thank you for calling Cox. How can I help you today?" Then they stop calling because they mark it as a business number. Okay, so now I have this pocket thing, this tucky thing, this page, and I don't have anything in there. Let's see. There we go. Put in that tag we made. All right. Okay. And then they call and they always ask. It's the same company. It's a loan company. They call every day, 2, 3, 4 times a day. And they always do the same thing. They always go, "Hello, is Cindy there? You have the wrong number." "Oh, I'm sorry about that, ma'am. But while I have you on the phone," it's always Cindy. You know why? Because the odds of calling somebody's house and getting a Cindy are ridiculous. It's just not a very common name. So frequently, they will do, just that. They'll use a less than common name. So, and then they want to tell, so are you interested in a loan? No, I'm not. If I was interested in a loan, first off, I wouldn't come to you. I'd go to my bank. 1, 2, no, just no. Ah. And see, this is the thing. Our home phone never really rings. Because, like, our kids call us on our cells. Doctors call us on our cells. You know, we don't really use the house phone. The only reason we even have it is because Mike needs it for work, you know? So if it rings, it's usually just spam. You know, it's usually just garbage. So when he answers it, if he gets it, you know, he'll come out and the phone will ring and he'll answer it, and he always answers it the same way. What do you want? Oh my God. He's a giant meaner. Well, because Mike works for the cable company, unfortunately, we do have to have it. You know, I'm going to run this through because I'm going to use that because it's cute. So we'll just, you know, we'll hold on to that. I don't know. Maybe I'll use the Alice I hate. We're going to use the Alice I hate. Just because it's part of the story. And I like a good line drawing. All right. And now I'm not liking this page, but we're just going to keep throwing stuff at it until we get to something we like. Okay. Went too far. There we go. I love going to the Walmart. There's always those guys in there that sell cable, and they sell the satellite. And they're like, what do you got for your internet service? Cox. well, we could do this and that and this and that, and it'll be, $10 cheaper a month. And I always go, no, I don't think so. And they're like, but you can do a free trial. And I'm like, I sleep with the cable man. Only I say it a little ruder and a little blunter. And they go, oh. That's how I get my good deal on cable. I'm doing the cable man. And Amy always rolls her eyes and walks away from me when I do that. Really? Yeah. Oh, well, that explains it. Hold on. Couldn't figure out why this looked so weird. Then I figured it out. Let me see if I can get this to fix. There we go. Was peeling on the edge. I hate when it does that. Alrighty. See, we start off with a mess and we end up with something we can live with. Alrighty. So today it's currently 60 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 72. You know what? I did the whole video, and I have to tell you, I don't know what everybody's deal is with this. This is horrible. Maybe it holds good. I don't know, but it can't hold good because it didn't hold good for me. It's not to say that it won't. So hold on. So I have these. This lady I swap with, she sent me these. And I love a good line drawing. But, and they're single-sided. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. But let's move this for a second. And let's trim this a little. And let's see. A little bit more. Okay. Oh, there's Hubbard.
Update, where are you on?
I'm just hanging out with the ladies because I was all by myself.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good morning, my love. I've been up since 7:30. Okay, so I got this trimmed. What if we just made the whole thing a flip? What do you think? Because it's really heavy. It's really heavy. It's like cardstock. 1030-ish. I think we're going to do this as a flip. All right, so we're going to need some lightweight cardstock. This would probably work better if I did this first. Pencil. All right, so we're going to take that off the bottom. Y'all are just annoying. There we go. All right, so we get that off. Take 1 inch here. I could do this with the washi tape, but I just want it to be, you know, a little bit heavier. Okay. Scoring tool. Yes, 10:40 a.m. in Vegas. All right, let's. All right, so now let's glue this on. All right. This side. Yes. Okay. We're childless today. Okay. All right, now this does mean we have to be careful with what we put on the other side, though, because they could get caught on each other. All right, here we go. All right, rounding corners here and here. All right, so now we have that hinge. Now it works. Yes, we're childless. We sent all the grandkids home. All right. So now we have writing space here. This part down here, I was kind of hoping to, keep it, but I don't think we're going to. So I'm going to put a pocket here and we're going to put something in. So let's see. All right, so let's do a little measuring. 5 inches. And to cover that, we'll need at least 2. So let's go 5 by 2 1/4. 2 1/4. To a ruler, to a trimmer. Get out ink again. Okay. Just like that. Okay, here we go. So what time are we going to be murdering people tonight? Usually about 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere in that neighborhood our time. So somewhere about 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30 to like 7, 8, or 9, right in that neighborhood. Okay. We are on my channel tonight, so I will figure it out. So now we have this. We need to put something in it. We could do one of the postcards. I haven't done one of these. Yes, we did. We did a postcard. Where did we do the postcard? We didn't do the postcard in this section, though. No, I think we did it in one of the other sections, so we can do a postcard in this section. How about this one? It's a real postcard. Let's see if it fits. It does. There we go. We have a postcard. All right. So we have our postcard. Doesn't really work, but you know, what can you ask for? It's a postcard, right? All right. So then we're going to flip this in, and then we have to make this stay down because we don't want it, you know, we don't want it catching on whatever's over here. So let's give it a paper clip with a, you know, a tag. This video is coming up soon, I think. Maybe. No, I don't want this one. Let's see. I pulled the card out. Let's see. Let me think. There's another one in here. We could use. Nope. I think it's time to use Eat Me. We're not. No. You know what? I'm going to have to make like a tab paper clip for this so that it looks like a tab because see, it needs work. It needs love. All right. So I'm going to make a paper clip for this. I'm going to have to make a paper clip, special paper clip for this. All right. So I will do that. Not right now, but I will. Okay. Let me see if there's anything in the no-no box we can use. It's not really the no-no box anymore. Now it's kind of just like, yeah, stuff. That can work. I'll probably, you know, come up with something else for it, but for now. So let's do this. Let's stick a pin in this because we're going to probably come back to it. So let me grab a pin. All right. So I'm going to stick a pin in this so we can come back to it if we need to. Okay. We'll revisit this at a later time. Somebody asked me why I do that. Why do I stick a pin in things? Because I have a momentum. I'm going to answer that question. I have a momentum. I have something that I'm doing, something that's in my mind that I want to get done, you know? And if I stop to get caught on this, I'm probably not going to get where I need to be. So I'll get caught up on this. I don't want to get caught up on this. I want to move forward. So now I have a line drawing. This is thick enough paper. I may do some watercolor on this. But I may not. But I do have, you know, the scraps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water on this and see, you know, how it is affected. Let me grab my mister. I don't want to put too much on, but I don't want to have, you know, because I might be able to do it with watercolor pencils if it doesn't distort too badly. And it's a thick paper, so I don't think it will, but we're going to let it, you know, I'm going to let it sit for a minute and see. All right, so because I don't want to disturb this page. I like this page just the way it is. So I don't want to disturb it. Like, I don't want to put a bunch of stuff on it. But if I can come in and do, a little bit of coloring just to make things pop out, I'll do that. So we're going to look. Now, this has dried and it's not worked. So it will take a little bit of water. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably come in and hit this with watercolor pencils. But because of the nature of that, I'm probably going to end up doing it off camera. Okay. Because I just want to shade in a little bit of green in here, and some brown on the fawn, and then a little bit of blue in her dress and some blonde in her hair, just to make it kind of pop up a little bit. So, but I don't want to run the risk of ruining it either. And now I'm sitting here just finger curling this paper because I can. Try it the other way. Here we go. Okay. But, I don't want to start like adding a bunch of stuff to it because that just, I think that will take from the page. Where I just want to give it a little bit of, little pops of color. So I'll work on this off camera. So if you open this, inside there's an actual postcard and a pocket. And then over here, I think that tip in is big enough that it's not going to really affect anything over here. So we're going to go ahead and work over here. It's down there. Oh, scissors. It's under my page. Yeah, I lose stuff. You have no idea. So I always put the pin in there. Hey, man. Okay, I got to tell you. Hubbard put one of those plastic mats on the floor over here where my chair goes. He's like, this will make it easier for you to clean up all the little bits and pieces. Well, first off, it doesn't go under the desk here, so it doesn't really help me pick up all the little bits and pieces. It doesn't go under the table. It goes under my desk. That's one thing. Two, I'm a fat person, so when I sit in my chair for too long, I kind of get that little divot in the plastic. And then when I try to move, my chair just rolls back into it. All right, so we're going to work on this piece now. And I don't know if I want to do this like a contrast with high color. I've got this very muted, or if I just want to do this simple. I do know that I want to put some ink on this, though. I'm going to get some ink on this page. Not right now, but I will because I want to use the brush. We have to be careful with this because this is, our center piece. And that means whatever we put on here is going to affect what's in the center. So we have to be careful with that. So let's look at where we're at. I don't know. We'll see. This is how my brain works, right? Crazy little brain that I am. Hey, Vanessa. Where you been, girly? I haven't seen you in forever. All right. Let me get a book page. Maybe we'll work with a book page. Let's get a get a book page, or two or whatever. All right, we have a book page. We can work with that. Because we have a book page. So, book page or book page. What the hell? Damn it. There we go. Well, I've said as many as 4 bad things in a minute, Okay, here we go. All right. Let me trim this off because it's torn. So, get that off of there. Okay. That's if she doesn't kill her husband first. Because there could be murder happening. Need this to be smaller. It's too big. It's too long. There we go. Yeah. Mel might die. She might kill him. Hold on. Somebody's at my front door.
Ginger, back.
Ginger. Hey. Come.
Sorry.
Come on.
I'm right here.
Her ride's here.
Oh, let me grab my glasses.
Ginger, come.
Hold on.
Come on.
It's just Sandy's ride.
We're sorry.
Honey, you're fine. I'm going to weld her glasses to her face. Seriously. So the boycotting of the dishes got you what you needed, huh? Kidding. Mel's a good guy. He loves you. The moving thing is hard, I don't care who you are. That shit's hard. All right, we got a 4-step pocket. Made out of book page. So now I'm going to ink the living crap out of this stuff. I need a vacation. I never really take vacations. I just, take business trips. Look, it's better if I can write it off, All right, now let's glue this shut. Missed a spot. All right. I'll tell you what, we haven't figured it out yet. Sandy does the dishes, and then she gets upset because people come in and they put the dishes back in the sink. And she's like, I just washed those. Like, put your glasses on. No, you didn't. Nope, nobody, nope. Well, okay, it's going to be a three pocket because I put too much glue on the back already. So that back pocket, not going to be a pocket. Not a pocket. Just looks like a pocket. It's faux pocket. Faux pocket. Oh, it's okay. All right, we got these little cards. We'll put this little card thing on there. That'll work. It's small. You know, but it's still Alicey. All right, let's put that on there. So this is for writing. Pocket. Now we have to put in little things. Little things. All right. I have this that I've been looking at that I keep wanting to put in here somewhere, so we can do that. Yes. It's a little wide, but, you know, if we trim a little bit, I think we'll get it. We have the rabbit. He can go right there. And then what? All right, and then I have to figure out something to go in the small pocket. I'll probably just make a small tag. Okay, so we're going to use the rabbit and put him in there. We're going to use this, put it in here. We're just going to do a little trimming, maybe just round the corners. But we're going to put this on regular, you know. There, see, we got rid of that. So we're going to put this on some cardstock to thicken it up a little bit. And then that can go in there. And we'll have the rabbit here. We'll do a little tag on him, and then I'll put a small tag in, and that'll be good. All right, so let me get this closed up because we're going to have to work on these for a minute. Put this over here. Oh, bye, Vanessa. She just pops in. Hello, runs away. See how she is? All right. Bunny. I did cheat a little bit. Some of these things I ran through my Xyron. You know? Some of them I did not. All right. Okay. Yes, I'm still using the bent pin. Why? Because I'm too lazy to reach over there the 3 feet and get a new one. It's not cheating, but it is cheating, you know. Smart cheating is what it is. There's the bunny. I have to say, again, the Cheshire Cat is extremely underrepresented in almost every Alice in Wonderland thing there is, you know? And he's like the best character. He's the one that teaches all the morals, believe it or not. All right, let's round these back out. Let's see where we're at. I think we're pretty much done with this piece of paper, but we're going to hold on to it because there could be like one more thing left on there, like one tag. I used to have my kid's dad, and I love him. He's a fantastic guy. I would be cleaning the house, and I had kids, so I cleaned the house top to bottom, front to back, inside out, because you don't want your kids getting into stuff. And I would clean the house out and then make dinner and, do the laundry and take care of the kids and go to work and everything else under the sun. And he never mentioned anything, he was never like, hey, dinner was really great. And every now and then he'd go, like, hey, that was pretty good. If it was something different. But he would empty an ashtray. And he would be like, I emptied an ashtray. Look, I did it. I emptied the ashtray. But you didn't wipe it out. But I emptied the ashtray. Like, that was a big deal. Like, he did something. I'm like, dude, do you realize what I do in the course of a single day? What? You're a jackass. See, we already found a use for that. Oh. Let me see what I got in the front here in little pieces. In the little pieces. What the hell? Is that the only thing I've ever used? No. Do I have a piece in here? No, I do not. All right, I got it. Let me put this back in here. Okay, look at that. Look at this. Maybe not. Okay, we're going to try this. Okay, let me see. Ooh, let's see if we can. Oh, just barely. Okay. Yeah, they think we have magic cleaning fairies that come in and pick up their mess. And apparently we get a new one every time a new child is born too, because you know. All right, the 3 pieces, the 3 pockets. Let's bring this over and see where we're at. All right, so we're going to put this one in the back. And then this one goes in the next pocket. And this one is going in this pocket. Whoa, look at us. All right, so now we need to do a little washi tape. I think up here. Or maybe down. Let's do down the edge. Yeah, we magically just pull a clean house out of our asses. Buy him a box of earplugs, right? All right. Go. There's that. And this. And uh, oh, crap. Where did I put it? This is why you should not have a huge selection of washi tape. Because it's always in the last box you look in. It's not even in here. It's up on the wall. Hold on, I gotta go grab the other thing. Let me check right here real quick. Nope, not in there. Okay, I gotta go get the thing. Hold on. Oh. Okay. So now I'm going to run a little bit of glue. And I'll tell you why. Because I used the wrong tape. I should have used the thin stuff and I didn't. So now I have like little tape oozing out. It's oozing out. That's a new word. Yes, you can use it. So I'm going to put a thin line of this blue on here, which is like Alice's dress. Okay. There we go. I like it. Probably not keeping this, but you know, it's there for placement right now. Okay, so we've got this and look at this, and I like it. It's not bad. Let me see. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. Ooh. Just got cloudy outside. All right, let's see. Nothing. This needs something. I don't know what it is. I'm looking. I'm going to find it. It's here. I just have to figure it out, you know? I just have to figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's here. I just got to find it. Hmm. Hmm. Nope. That's not it. Nope. More rain. Let me see. Just have one of those days. It's okay. Nothing seems to be working the way I want it to. All right, still looking for what needs to be up there. And I don't know. Maybe. No. No, 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 no. What is it? What is this? I think I'll find it. It's here. I just have to find it. Might be here. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. That's it right there. It needed that. All right, so this is the center. I do that off camera. All right, let's take a look. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so we have this one, which I put the weird pockets in. And then after I did that, I realized that this one should have been over here, so it could go this way. So I took the piece out that we had in there and I just put this in because it's smaller and it's flexible. And so it's just a little piece of writing paper on a tab that just fits in there. And then we have a little tiny tag that goes over here. It goes in that direction. And then we have this one, which comes down, which is just a little journaling card. And then we have the big pocket in the back that has the big journaling card in it. And we added the rose. And then we flip this. And then we just have the cards, the playing cards here, and the pen, and just some writing space. And then we made this little belly band. We got a journaling card in there. And then this is what I worked on off camera. So I used one of the chipboard pieces and I just glued it top and bottom to make like a pocket. And I found this. This is actually a Project Life card that looked like a playing card. And I was like, that's perfect. So I just backed it on some regular cardstock. And then added a little bit to it just so that it, more fit the theme. And I tucked that in. We have some washi tape. And then over here, I have a tag that opens. So you get double the journaling space on that one. And we made that a flip. And then there's a little journaling card on the inside. That's that paper from the pads that Amy had yesterday. Nobody bought them. I don't know why. This is an adorable paper. It's a great size. And it's not perforated. So, And then over here, we just have a little pocket and a little journaling card, plenty of space to write. I made this little thing, and then I did this little flip. So that's what I did off camera. And today we did this. We finished this page. We did this page. This I did in advance. And then we did this page, and I'm still working on what we're going to be putting up here. But then we have this page that pops out. flips, and it's got stuff, and I still haven't worked on that. That's still got to get done. And then we hit this one that we just did, and that's where we're at. So we actually did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages today. I would say that's a pretty good day's work. I would say we did good. Yes, we did. We did good. Okay, where's that? There it is. Okay, over there. All right, put that on there. All right. So, and I found my missing stickers. I was looking for those. Now I threw them on the floor. See how I am? They must be punished for escaping. Okay, I got them. All right, I'm gonna put this over here. That over there. Somewhere to set this. All right, guys, I got to go out and see the hubber. He's awake. We got things to do. I'm not by myself anymore. Good Lord. I pull out of a lot of stuff when I play, don't I? And I know I put some of this stuff away at least 15 times. I'm going to work on that black and white piece to see if I can, if I'm going to watercolor on it. Oof. Let me get this out of here. So I also have my section that I did off camera. That is done. So we got 3 sections done. This one section we're working on is the last one. And then once it's completed, we can bind this thing. Let's see. Amy and I are going to be live tonight. Because it's, Murder Monday. And I just got to get this stuff off my desk. It's driving me crazy. Hold on. Okay, now I feel better. And my desk cleared. Holy crap-a-noli. That was a lot of stuff. All righty. So, let's do our experiment, shall we? Boy, let me get my watercolors. Hold on. Okay, we're going to use pencils as opposed to, because less water. Less water. All right. A little lint there. There we go. Okay. All right. I know most people like an 8. I like a 6. What can I say? All right. So let's see. Doesn't really matter. We'll just use whatever color we've got. Hey, BB. We're just going to see if this is going to hold up to, paint, water, and, we just want to try it. So I'm trying different pigmented color to see. Try one of those. Here we go. Use one that's darker. All right, so we're going to let that dry. We'll see. Yes, we're doing Ripper. Yeah, most people like an 8. I like a 6. I think I have more control with a 6. So I tested the 3 brands of pencils that I use. That way, you know. And then we'll try them the other way. So let's grab one of these. Okay. And these. I end up with a lot of color on my hand when I watercolor. And one. All right. So now we'll let those dry and see if that affects this paper, because I don't want to put watercolor on it if it's going to make it, you know. And these are just my play brushes. They're not the ones I actually color with. All right. So I don't think that it's going to do anything to the paper. It looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, so maybe I'll do some watercoloring. You wipe on your leg? Yeah, see? It's a habit. I get like this whole paint palette going on the back of my hand sometimes. And I'm like, damn. Because I always do this, you know, because and then I don't want to totally immerse my brush. So I leave this like puddle of water so that I can pick up as I go. And I end up with like this whole palette back here. It's ridiculous. I'm ridiculous about it. Drives my daughter crazy. She's like, Mom. I'm like, what? She's like, you don't blend color on your hand. Yes, I do. What the hell? That's what I do. All right. So maybe tonight during, you know, our murder mystery, murder mayhem, murder Monday, maybe tonight I'll do the watercolor. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I know it's just weird for me to be on a Monday, but I was all alone and I was bored. And as a giant child, I must be supervised or, you know, at least chaperoned. Oh, I love to paint from the end of the pencil. You crazy? I love that. Again, it drives other people crazy because they come over and they're like, can I borrow your watercolor pencils? And I'm like, sure. And they're like, half of these don't have points on them. Not my fault. All right. So that's it. That's all I have. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends. Don't forget to join us tonight for Murder Monday. And check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel. Scoot on over to the Facebook. Links are in the description box below. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Love you guys. Bye-bye. I gotta go eat.